Good morning, everyone, again. So I'm just having a walk around before we start doing anything else, looking at the peas, really. So I did manage to stop and complete all the weed pulling on it. And you can probably see the sort of orangey reddy patch at the bottom, which is the last patch, which was really the thickest. There aren't many peas there anyway, but it was more a matter of willpower, my will against the weeds. So anyway, I managed to hold out and finished the plot, which is good. But the disappointing thing is that I just don't know what's happened to the peas themselves, because there's very few pods about, whether they were just too late sown or I damaged them with the last harrowing, maybe. I just don't know. I've not seen that before, so it's a bit of a puzzle, that, and obviously a little bit disappointing after all the work that I've put into to pulling the weeds, because otherwise the field is quite clean, but it's as is. So you can see the solitary sunflower still keeping me company whilst I've been pulling these weeds. But I think Phil is so fed up of seeing this patch as it is. He thinks we ought to call it a day on it. I was tempted to leave it and see whether we could just get a few peas off just for some seed or something, but I think he's sick to death of looking at it. So I'm rather thinking it will end up in the compost heap sooner than later, which again is disappointing, but that's an experiment. Something's gone wrong with them this year. Have to see what we can do to improve on that, or find out what the problem is, really. Anyway, there we are. So I've spent a fair few hours, quiet hours, on my own pulling these weeds, but it does give me time to contemplate the bigger things in life, such as why is my back aching so much. But there we are. That's how it goes sometimes. So I'll stop now and just say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and be back again. Bye.